What is going on, people? We are going to react to the Ultimate Direct, the 8/8/2018 Super Smash Bros. Direct, because I still feel like this wasn't necessary. But let's find out if I was wrong or right, and we going now. It's going downhill. Hey, it's Luigi, man. Yeah. Okay, what type of bullshit was that? You gonna shoot a plunger at his ass? Yo, the fucking head move. Oh, it's Medusa. Yo, she got the snakes. That's Medusa, right? Now, how the hell did the vacuum become a light source? Oh no. Wait. Oh my god. My boy. They just killed Luigi. It's Simon fought Luigi died. That's you, Simon. Okay, that looks tight. Yo. Okay. It's not actual gameplay footage, so this is just a hype-up trailer of introductions.
Pico! You don't belong in this world, monster!
What is he from? Oh, that must be the brother or something. I forget. The Castlevania. Wait. Luigi.
Hello, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited. This is a follow-up to our recent announcements about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Without further ado, the legendary vampire hunter from the Castlevania series, Simon Belmont, is finally joining the roster. He's been given a bit of a makeover. His signature item is, of course, his holy whip, the far-flinging vampire killer.
Luigi.
It leaves you open to attack, and it's a bit slow, but I think its average reach during normal attacks is longer than any other fighter's. He can move the whip freely.
Apparently
his special attacks are very recognizable. The axe, cross,
okay,
holy water, and uppercut.
So what we're getting here is...
While they may seem simple, they are very powerful.
Castlevania characters.
As long as his final smash is called Grand Cross.
Leading out of Konami reach, because, Konami...
Simon's stage is none other than Dracula's Castle. It's the darkest of stages in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Sorry, shut up now.
When an attack hits one of the candlesticks, an item will appear. In this stage, bosses from across the Castlevania series will rear their ugly heads. They make Dracula's castle feel true to the world from whence they came.
Oh, what? I never was in Castlevania like that, though. But that's interesting. I like it.
And when speaking of Castlevania, you can't forget to mention the music. For this stage, we will incorporate 34 music tracks, including new and classic tunes. The Castlevania series is very popular among our music team, and they were excited to work on these arrangements. Once in a blue moon, Simon's immortal rival will appear. Dracula. Reborn every 100 years, he is eternally fated to wage war against descendants of the Belmont clan.
Okay.
Under what conditions will he appear? Time will tell. Now, for a brand new assist trophy. Alucard, son of Dracula, will lend his steel in battle. He wields the Chrysogrim, transforms into a bat, and dodges attacks by assuming mist form. He's very similar to his starring role in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Like other assist trophies, he's susceptible to attack and KO as well. Nevertheless, he'll prove to be quite challenging. And we have one more fighter for you. The vampire hunter who starred in classics like Castlevania Rondo of Blood, Richter Belmont, joins the battle.
Okay. I wasn't
Richter is an echo fighter based on Simon. Though his strength is the same, his look, voice, and animations all set him apart. Besides, the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate version of Simon can perform moves derived from Richter in his original games, so it's hard to say who's really echoing who. I hope you'll enjoy them both. Farewell!
Okay, I like his look.
I'd like to introduce two more Echo Fighters from completely different series while we're on the topic. Please take a look.
Okay, Zachariah. Fire Emblem. Yeah, beating the shit out of Bowser. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I do like Samus. I do like Metroid. I did buy the 3DS game. The Samus Returns game. Oh no, that's dope.
Chrom and Dark Samus join the battle. You may have seen this coming. Both fighters have been highly requested. They're each slightly different than the fighters they're based on, so pick whoever you enjoy most. As you can see, depending on your settings, you can either display all Echo Fighters separately on the Fighter Select screen or stack them with the fighters they're based on. When stacked, you can switch between them with the press of a button. This time, we plan to reveal the design of every fighter before the game launches. We'll have a few more to announce later, so stay tuned. For stages, we're mainly including returning favorites. Allow me to introduce some of the stages we haven't shown before.
They're playing Zelda in the background. I'm sorry, I love that Zelda music. Pokemon one was dope. Destination, it's good. Yeah. Of course, the ones that I'm gonna be Mario Odyssey. Why wouldn't they do that? And New Donk City is the level, like the one the game is advertised for and everything.
We put a lot of effort into enhancing the look of the stages and rebalancing them as well. That said, for stages that originally appeared in the Nintendo 64 game, we prioritized nostalgia, intentionally keeping the classic look. The stage total is turning out to be pretty impressive. Let's compare it to the totals in previous games.
Okay. Like I said, you know the 64 didn't have shit.
Now the total number of stages is, voila, 103. We must be crazy.
What?
If we exclude Battlefield, Final Destination, and Big Battlefield, we'd have exactly 100.
On the 3DS.
But take a look at the stage select screen. Every stage can also be transformed into both Battlefield and Omega forms, so the total number of stages is actually more than 300. All of these stages can be played in 8-player battles, and they are all available from the beginning.
Alright.
Additionally, you have the option to turn off stage hazards. When you're looking for a change of pace and don't want to be interrupted by hazards, select this option for a less chaotic experience.
No, you can't do, no. Why?
Also, the order of the stages matches the order in which they were introduced in the series, just like the fighters.
Why though? Why?
Regarding stages, we have a little surprise. Please take a look. Check that out. While playing, the stage can transform around you. But first, you must select the stage morph option. Then, you can pick 2 stages on the stage select menu. Feel free to choose any stages you like and have fun.
R.I.P. Luigi. They just had Luigi's Mansion up in this bitch. Oh, we getting to
for the player
music.
who wants it all, My Music lets you select specific tracks for each stage, and this feature is making a return. Until now, each stage had its own set of music tracks, but this time, the tracks are organized by series instead. For example, as long as you're playing on a stage based on the Legend of Zelda series, you can pick any of the tracks included from that series. Now for the total number of music tracks from stages. This is also ultimate. Oh wow, more than 800 tracks. And if we count other types of music, like menus and fanfare, then there's actually about 900 compositions. If you played them all in a row, without looping or stopping, there's more than 28 hours worth of music.
Oh, damn.
These game franchises are a big part of video game history, and the result is a massive library of memorable music. All of this packed into one game. This, in itself, is extraordinary.
Man, Nintendo could go around with orchestras composed of all music
for your
all
browsing
through
pleasure,
Nintendo.
we've sorted all of the tracks by game series. It's like having an album for each series. If a track has no corresponding fighter or stage, or if it's from one title rather than a series, it can be found in the Other section. You can create your own playlists too. Sort them in any order you like, anytime, as much as you want.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. They gonna show some like
In handheld mode, you can play music while the screen is turned off. It's kinda like using your Nintendo Switch as a music player.
yeah, dude.
A huge variety of music
The
has been
music
collected
is
for the
so
game, and you can
dope.
sample some of these tracks on the official website.
Those
We're planning to add
tracks
selections
are-
basically every week, so please stay tuned. Some of you may have experienced the game already, but I'd still like to show you
Hold
some
up,
things about the multiplayer
hold
battle
up.
rules.
We gotta hold up. Wait just a minute. Hold on before he gets into that. How did anybody get to try the fucking game yet? Somebody let me know in the comments right now. When the hell did that fucking happen? Alright.
Now the first thing you will select is the rules. If you create your own rule set, you can immediately begin playing with those rules at any time.
5 minutes of strip pause. Smashing.
In addition to time battle and stock battle,
Another
stamina battle is now
you know what I'm
treated as
saying?
one of the standard Smash modes. There's a
Oh,
different
yeah.
feeling of intensity in these battles. This time, stage selection comes before fighter selection.
Okay.
This way, you can pick a fighter based on how well suited they are for the stage.
Oh,
Or
so
let
that's
the
how
last
in Mario
battle's
Kart
loser
you
pick the
can,
next stage to even the odds.
design all of them and they got different stats. That's all that
In
is.
sudden death, you not only start with 300% damage, but the camera will steadily zoom in.
Oh,
This
wait,
creates a
what?
nice sense of urgency.
Yeah. It's right. Snake wins. Bitch. Final
Chargeable
smash.
final smashes are now a selectable option.
Okay.
During a match, your final smash meter will fill, and then, once it's maxed out, you can use a weaker final smash. When you apply this option to a match, things can get really flashy.
Okay.
If you're up for a party, please try it out.
I am.
By the way, no two final smashes will happen simultaneously. There are other additions to the battle modes too. We've added in Squad Strike. It's a 5-on-5 or 3-on-3 elimination style battle to decide the winner. Each player will use 5 consecutive fighters in one battle, but it might be fun for multiple players to take turns as well. We're also including Tourney mode. Choose the number of players and CPU participants, and the game will automatically structure a tournament bracket. Up to 32 players can join the tournament, so it's great for parties too.
Oh, fucking hell yeah.
We're adding a special Smash mode called Smashdown. After a battle in this mode, the previously
why would
selected
you do
fighters
that?
will no longer be available to use in the next battle.
Because you can't
So
even
each
say
player
Smash
must
on
select a different
Nintendo
fighter.
without them saying that's a bad
It
word.
definitely pays off to be skilled with multiple fighters. You
True.
could also strategically pick a fighter your opponent is good with
dope.
before they
I
can.
like that. That feature there is really dope. You can only use one
The
character.
new training mode
of
will
anything
feature an
in there,
exclusive stage.
Only available.
We've
I
displayed
like
a
that.
grid,
They take them
so it's
away
easy to measure
randomly.
distance
That's
and
dope.
more.
I like that. For all you online
You can also
players
display
who
launch distance.
like to pick one and become like mastery with
The
them
red
and
line predicts your
don't choose
trajectory
nobody
at
else.
0% damage,
I ain't gonna be
and
able
the
to do
blue
that
line
no
is
more.
for 100% damage. The fighter's weight is factored in at the moment of impact.
I guess if you like that.
The single-player mode, in which players battle against a series of fighters, will return in the form of classic mode.
Cool.
Each fighter has a set series of stages
Oh
and
yeah,
opponents
the
they will
earphones
face.
are in this one. I forgot. I mean, not even gonna lie, I really forgot.
Now, let me introduce you to some new items, Pokemon, and assist trophies.
Sakurai, I'm happy with what I'm seeing, but I don't really think it's necessary. They're not showing me anything that couldn't have waited until November to come out and then have been like more impressive. I think this could have waited and had more of an impact in November. him with that freaking scepter. I don't. What the fuck is that called? Hashtag Luigi. R.I.P. Luigi. Hashtag R.I.P. Luigi. Bayonetta's gun. Nope. Pokemon. Oh, Captain Falcon. Oh shit, it's that wrong like this. You don't even get to see his head in Pokemon Go. Is he tickling him? What the hell? Okay. I like the lion. Oh, I like that one too. I got that game. I gotta play it some more. I got a back catalog game you wouldn't believe. Did they really have to do Mewtwo like that? Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Sorry, that is. X.
Back to base.
X. That is my boy, man. You mean X is an assist trophy? Like I can't play as him? Come on, Sakurai. I want him to be playable. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. Come on, y'all. Put him in the game as a playable character. Hashtag Mega Man X playable. What the hell was that? The fuck is she doing? What was the point of that drawing? Oh my god. Yes. Okay, Majora's Mask Man, oh yeah. Pokemon.
All of them can be considered special guests, and another powerful one has just arrived.
Oh no. Monster Hunter.
From the Monster Hunter series, Rathalos swoops in. He appears as a boss, but he can also show up as an assist trophy. Actually, he's the first character to appear as both.
Oh no.
Before we go, I'd like us to take a quick look at the main menu.
Okay. Oh, that's clean. That's clean.
As you can see, there's a mysterious mode here, but we can't talk about that just yet. Also, there's a dashboard on the right side of the screen. This can be accessed at any time by pressing the ZR button. Options and control descriptions are listed here as well.
That is clean, my boy.
That's all for today's announcement. The entire development team is putting all of their energy into finishing the game, so please be patient until launch day. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay. Oh. I was about to turn it off. I was like, wait. Nice. Donkey Kong. And he was scratching the booty. King DDD. Oh shit. Yes. King K comes aboard. Hell yeah. Yes. Good job. Ooh. Oh. I like that. Nice. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. It's just a roster. That's all it is. Good job. I'm only going to say this. That's dirty, the way you kill Luigi. Hashtag RIP Luigi. Man, that was dirty. I was starting to think y'all had, tricked everybody. But my final thought on the whole thing, the direct was entertaining. I mean, it kept me like staring at it. It was entertaining. But was it necessary? No. I stand by my statement. This was not needed nor necessary. It just seems like they had nothing else ready to talk about, or they were just trying so hard to ignore it. Because everything shown here could wait until the middle of November or end of November, when it's closer to December 7th, when the game comes out. Nothing here was needed at all. It wasn't necessary, and I hate the fact that it wasn't necessary. I was hoping they were going to do something so, like, and like, when I say this, I mean it's like so groundbreaking that we're just like, holy fuck, how did you not do this? You go back to E3, you know what I'm saying? Like, how could you not have shown this at E3? It seems like this was just one of those things that we just want to do something, and they go, why not Smash? Like, that's all I can think of, because there's so many other things that they could have done. So I stand by my statement in the other video. No, this wasn't needed. Anyway, guys, give the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you are new, and I will see you guys next time. Deuces.